Shemai, Yasha'Allah, Yahweh, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Akkad. Shemai, Yasha'Allah, Yahweh, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Akkad. Shemai, Yasha'Allah, Yahweh, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Akkad. First, I'd like to give all honors, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Peace and salutations to the brothers across the four winds trying to push this truth. And shalom to the hopeful elect. I just want to delve into a little bit of, Israel going off. I want to start off with Judges chapter 2 and verse 8. And Joshua, the son of Nun, the servant of Yahweh, died being 110 years old. And they buried him in the border of his inheritance in Timnath Heres in the mount of Ephraim on the north side of the hill Gaish. And also all that generation were gathered unto their fathers, and there arose another generation after them, which knew not Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, nor yet the works which he had done for Israel. And the children of Israel did evil in the sight of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and served Balaam. Okay, we're going to look up this word Balaam. And it says Balaam was Baalam, but so it says the same as Baal. I guess it's plural. Baalam is plural. Well, let's look this up. Okay. It says from H116, a master, hence a husband or figuratively owner. Let's go down. Owner, husband, lord, owner, husband, citizen, ruler, lords. Okay. Let's. Okay. And okay, Judges 2 and 12. And they forsook Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the power of their fathers, which brought them out of the land of Egypt, and followed other gods, and the gods of the people that were round about them, and bowed themselves unto them, and provoked Yahweh to anger. And they forsook Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and served Balaam and Ashtaroth. So we want to find out who this Balaam character is. So who is okay, so these are images of Baal. It's depicted as a goat or a goat-headed man holding children, and so this is associated with child sacrifice. So the Israelites, when they were around the Canaanites, decided that they would go after these other philosophies and start putting their children to death through these hold on, I had saw somewhere, okay, oh, not Moloch, but Balaam, hold on, Baal. I read earlier that he was a god of fertility. Okay, oh, there it goes. In the mythology of Canaan, Baal, the god of life and fertility, uh, locked in mortal combat with Moat. Uh, I don't really want to go all the way into that, but let's look at that World History Encyclopedia of Baal. Baal, a Canaanite Phoenician god of fertility and weather, specifically rainstorms. The name was also used as a title, however, meaning Lord, and was applied to a number of different deities throughout the ancient Near East. Baal is best known today from the Bible as the antagonist of the Israelite cult of Yahweh. Oh my God, these people are tripping. Tales concerning Baal date back to the mid 14th and late 13th centuries BCE in written form, but are understood to be much older, preserved by oral tradition until committed to writing. Okay, so Baal was a deity. Well, I got an article on it. I want to read over this article. It's quite interesting. Uh, Here it goes. Uh, Ritualistic Baal worship in some looked a little like this. Adults would gather around the altar of Baal. Infants would be burned alive as sacrificial offering to the deity. Amid horrific screams and the stench of charred human flesh, con, con, congregants, I have to look that up. Men and women alike, Salakia. Congregates, men and women alike would engage in bisexual orgies. The ritual of convenience was intended to produce economic prosperity by prompting Baal to bring rain for the fertility of Mother Earth. The natural consequences of such behavior, pregnancy and childbirth, and the associated financial burdens of unplanned parenthood were easily offset. One could either choose to engage in homosexual conduct or, with child sacrifice available on demand, could simply take part in another fertility ceremony to terminate the unwanted child. Modern liberalism deviates little from its ancient predecessor, while it is Maccabee rituals have been sanitized with flowery and euphemistic terms of art. Its core tenets and practices remain eerily similar. The worship of fertility has been replaced with the worship of reproductive freedom or choice. Child sacrifice via burnt offering has been updated ever so slightly to become child sacrifice by way of abortion. The ritualistic promotion, practice, and celebration of both heterosexual and homosexual immorality and promiscuity have been carefully whitewashed, yes, yet wholeheartedly embraced by the cults and radical feminism, militant gay rights, and comprehensive sex education. And the pantheistic worship of Mother Earth has been substituted in name only for radical environmental environmentalism. This is, I mean, they pretty much called it out. They pretty much called it out. So the Israelites, I guess, were engaging in these practices where they would have these orgies, and then, I guess the results of these orgies, they would either sacrifice or they would practice in homosexual sex. That way, they could still, I guess, get their rocks off, and they wouldn't have to take the responsibility of raising the child. So that being said, the Lord told the Israelites, "Do not forsake my ways." So, I mean, what had to happen? There has to be a punishment for that, you know. But yeah, these brings I have one more, I guess, verse we're going to real quick. This is Romans uh, chapter 1 and verse 21. It says, because that when they knew God, they glorified him not as God, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools, and changed the glory of the uncorruptible power into an image made like a corruptible man, and to birds and four-footed beasts and creeping things. Wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie, and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. Yeah, so I mean that pretty much outlines it. These people, I guess the Israelites went off into these Canaanite worshiping of these, damn cow. A cow. They sacrificing their children to cows so they could get some rain. I mean, what kind of nonsense is this? I mean, this. Wow. But yeah, that's. I mean, that's. We got what we deserve. We got less than what we deserve. But I guess that'll be the end of the lesson. I like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shah, Bashem Rakakadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles, great millstone, who taught us this truth. Peace and salutations to the brothers across the world. And shalom to the hopeful elect. Uh, shalom.